Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is how to memorize lines. The best way to learn lines is to highlight them, learn them. We all know, highlight your lines and read them. That doesn't always work or help whenever you're looking for tips on how to memorize lines. Best tip I can give you, get yourself a highlighter and a pencil, your script, obviously, since that's what you're trying to learn, and a notebook. The first thing you're going to do is go through your script and you're going to highlight all of your lines. That's tip number one. Highlight all your lines. Now highlight them in the color that you can still read the words. So if you don't do really good with neon yellow, don't highlight neon yellow if it makes it harder to read. You're gonna go through and you're gonna highlight all your words because it's gonna make it a lot easier to read them. So every single time your character has words, I want you to highlight all the words. Even if very short, like a yes or hello, bye, no, how you doing? Even if it's something totally easy that you'll remember, still highlight it because it's going to help you learn your lines. Plus you have to learn them in order and you don't want to say yes when you're supposed to have this really long monologue or even this 3-line sentence. Tip number 2 is actually really simple. It's read your lines. You want to read your lines outside. I mean, you can go outside, but in case it's winter, you don't want to go outside and sit outside and try to read your lines. You want to read your lines out loud. Yes, my mom did. No, this is my vehicle. It's a 1998 Pontiac. Those are 3 of my lines. So you want to read your lines out loud. And then after you read your lines out loud, you want to look up, look away from the paper. I'm looking at the lines. Okay, so you're reading your lines. You then want to turn the paper upside down, away from you, set it down, walk away, whatever you have to do. And I want you to try and say your lines without looking at the paper. Yes, my mom did. No, this is my vehicle. It's a 1998 Pontiac. After you've done that a few times, saying it out loud and then saying it without looking at the paper, you might have those words. Now, those are a little bit shorter. I have longer words on here, which means I'm going to want tip number 3. And tip number 3 is to get out that notebook that I told you guys to get. Pull out a piece of paper and you're going to write down any lines that you're having trouble with. So there's a long line. It's not that long, but I've been looking for her and have gone through other resources to try to find her, which is stupid. I can just take out a piece of paper and a pencil because what you're going to do is you're going to write this several times. So you're going to write it one time with looking at everything on the page. And I'm not going to write all of it because it's going to take me forever. So once you write down the words on the page, I want you to write down the words on the page several times until you've got it in your head and say the words as you're writing. So you're going to write, I've been looking for her. As you write your words, you're going to say the words. I want you to do that a couple of times until you've got it down. And then I want you to either flip the page over or fold it in half. And this time, this script that you're trying to learn is going to go upside down. And you're going to write, I've been looking for her. So then you got your lines of, I've been looking for her. And then you can flip the page over again you can verify that you actually did it right by looking at your script. In this case, I only wrote one line of the script of the lines. And then you flip it over, and if you got it right, good job. And you turn it over and you write again, I've been looking for her. And you do that several times until you get that in your head. Now, so you've been writing a lot. The next tip that I have for you is get up and move. Don't just put the paper down and walk away. This is what I learned in a line learning workshop actually, is you take your script, take the pages that you have of the script, and every time you finish a sentence, you turn and walk to complete that sentence, turn and walk. And you keep doing this until you get your lines. So yes, my mom did. No, this is my vehicle. It's a 1998 Pontiac. Yes, 31 days ago. And you just keep walking in whatever pattern you want until you've got your lines down. And you're able to put this down and continue walking. And then once you're actually done walking and saying it until you've got it, you then need to stay in one spot. Because if you're doing this for an audition or even for set, you probably are not going to be able to just walk, unwalk, and walk and say your lines. So you're going to want to be able to say it when you're in one spot. You have written a ton. You've probably taken all your daily steps. Now what do? You read your lines one more time without your script. Put it down, hide it in a box, put it under something so you can't look at it. You can't glance at it. And I want you to say your lines. Go ahead, right now. Say them. We've been doing the same lines this entire time. And that is what I want you to do, is put down the paper, step away from the spot if you need to, if you're going to be tempted to grab the paper and look at it to see, did I say it right? Walk away. Take a couple steps back from your paper, and then, or if it's on your phone, put your phone down, lock the screen so you don't like, I've been looking for her, because you forgot what the line is. That's not what we're doing. We're not trying to take the easy way out. I want you guys to be able to memorize, and these are some tips that have worked for me. Some people might learn lines faster than others, so you might learn lines faster than your friend, or your friend might learn lines faster than you, because it all depends on memorization techniques. And these are just some of them. I can research some more memorization techniques and give you a second how to memorize lines, but this one dives deep, not really, into line learning, more of the memorization techniques besides reading it several times, highlighting it, writing it, walking and saying it, not walking and saying it. I can do that for you. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, write in the comments what types of videos you would like to see, and I'll see you guys next week with another video. Bye!